Alrighty, everybody. Good morning from Quincy, Massachusetts. And today we are at Nut Island. And Nut Island is about, I'd say, well, it's about an hour or so from Hudson. And yes, this is a place to go at nighttime because you'll get a beautiful view of the city skyline. This place would be cool at night. Like, it's actually put me on to something. And this is a part of the Boston Harbor Island, so which is crazy. Not really that crazy, but next weekend, I believe, whichever one is Spectacle Island, I'll have to look it up. But I know that I'll be on Spectacle Island, right? And so one of these islands I won't be looking at, I'll be on. So, and I bet you that'll be a beautiful boat ride, beautiful. But so, I'll shut up and you guys can endorse the views, all right? If I was drunk, I would have already dropped my phone. And then there's a bunch of walking trails over there. I'd love to live in one of those houses and play music and things like that. Open up the slider door, cross one of the islands will hear me nice and clear. The Prudential building will hear my music nice and clear. But yeah, so you get a place to sit down and stuff like that. Get a pre-roll. You know how it's done, all right. So, good place to have a coffee. Again, eat something, sleep it off. I wonder how long do you think the trails are, if you had to guess? The trails, like how long? There's a bunch of trails over there, like how big do you think the island is? Yeah, this is a smaller island. I heard something that Spectacle Island is about 4 miles from Long Wharf, which Long Wharf is the ferryway, and you can see the Tobin if you look good enough. But Long Wharf is the ferryway last weekend we went to East Boston on the wharf, and the wharf from East Boston from there was 1.9 miles. So we got to think about Spectacle Island is about 4 miles, right? And it's supposed to be really peaceful. So I'm gonna guess, right? It's that one right there. I'm gonna guess because it can't be that far. And I've been to George's Island multiple times, and I freaking love George's Island. I love George. I did it 3 times when I was on a field trip. I did it a couple of times in my high school. I've been there a million times. It's a beautiful island, and they got a bunch of different monuments and museums. It's beautiful over there. And I was born and raised in Boston. I say it in every single video, and I love Boston, right? Yeah, you get shitty winters every year and there, but okay, that's why they have a subway. You can still get around. But the Prudential building, right? Beautiful building to go up. It's not as much as it used to be, and it's no longer called the Prudential building. It's actually called the Skyview of Boston. But so it is. Like, you can see Fenway, you can see the Fenway neighborhood, you can see the Fenway Gardens. I mean, you get it up there. And you would think food's expensive there, but it's only about $20 a plate, so it's kind of expensive, but not really.